Greetings everyone, my name is Robert LeBlanc. I'd like to welcome you to my video blog. This one is entitled, You Might Be a Liberal. Years ago, Jeff Foxworthy, the great comedian, did a piece called You Might Be a Redneck, and this is my tribute to him and to all the liberals out there. If you cry seeing pictures of birds covered in an oil spill, but walk blithely past an abortion clinic, you may be a liberal. If you forge someone's signature on a check and then sue them when it bounces, you may be a liberal. If you think that placing a crucifix in a jar of urine is art, but a cartoon of Mohammed with a bomb under his turban is insensitive, you may be a liberal. If you believe that all men are created equal, but you favor lowering college admission standards for people of color, you may be a liberal. If you think that murderers should never be put to death, but no abortions can ever be labeled immoral, you may be a liberal. If you uphold the first part of the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, but ignore the second part, you may be a liberal. If you're not sure of what the First Amendment is, you may be a liberal. If you think that enemy combatants should be afforded the rights of a U.S. citizen, you may be a liberal. If you believe that cigarettes should be illegal, yet cannabis should be legal, you may be a liberal. If you think you care more about my children than I do, you may be a liberal. If you believe that we should not use oil, coal, nuclear power, or fireplaces, you may be a liberal, and a pretty cold one. If you think it requires more faith to believe in God than in global warming, you may be a liberal. If you believe in Darwinism, yet think that the Endangered Species Act can save unfit species from extinction, you may be a liberal. If you think that all religions are morally equivalent, you may be a liberal. If you believe that Iran's government has found the best solution to gay issues, you might be a liberal. If you believe that the U.S. Department of Education is responsible for educating even one person in this country, you may be a liberal. If you think that it is a progressive idea to turn from cars to bicycles, you may be a liberal. If you love prosperity but hate the prosperous, you may be a liberal. If you identify yourself as a pro-choice person, yet believe that people should not be allowed to select the school their child attends, should not be able to decide to go to a smoking or non-smoking facility, should not be able to pick their own health care plan, should not be allowed to build a fire in their own fireplaces, should not be allowed to wear a shirt with a U.S. flag on Cinco de Mayo, or should not be allowed to quote the Bible in public, you, my friend, might be a liberal.